everybody. This is Joe Altman here at Kscope 24. I'm here with Mark Seawald. We're going to do a quick interview and learn a lot about what he does. Mark, why don't you tell us about your role and what brings you to Kscope?
Yeah, thanks. I'm Mark Seawald again, my name. I'm a Vice President in Product Management. My area of responsibility is the planning domain, so broadly anything planning related. It also includes profitability and cost management, so I love talking about that. And
Everybody
also,
loves profitability.
there you go. It's an important topic these days, and always actually. And the final domain is tax, so I'm responsible for our tax reporting products.
And what do you do here at Kscope? Why are you here?
So Kscope, first off, we bring a lot of people from product management and product development to Kscope. I think there is 10 or 11 of us here. So it's a really important conference for us. This is where we get a chance to meet our customers, get a chance to meet our partners. Our partner community is extremely important to us as well. And we have an opportunity to really talk about a roadmap and what it is special we're doing with our products. That starts with the Sunday Symposium. For anybody who gets a chance to come to conference, always plan to come to the Sunday Symposium. That's where we make a lot of our big announcements. And then, of course, we always support lots of breakouts. So this year, my big presentation that I'm doing is around IPM. IPM are our features that we do really where we're taking AI and applying it to finance. So that includes things like predictive planning, insights, things of that nature. I'm supporting a few other presentations, but that's the big one that I'm doing.
Can you tell us more about the insights? Because I think that's one thing that's really cool. As I understand, you can get the system to look at all of the numbers and call out certain things that it's noticing that we might have missed.
Yeah, great question. I love talking about insights. So I guess the vision for insights is that if you think about what FP&A or finance in general does every month or every period that they're collecting data, at least half the time they're doing is spent on data analysis, right? And we used to, I've been in the space for 25 plus years, and we used to always say, hey, I want to spend more time analyzing the data, less time manipulating the data. But we a couple of years ago, we really questioned that and said, is time spent in data analysis value-added time? Is there something that finance people can be doing that's more valuable, like out there engaging with the business? And that was really that's really the principle that we were trying to address, with insights. Can we speed up that process and reduce the amount of time spent in data analysis? And the answer is yes, of course. So insights is, we call it AI-assisted data analysis. It allows you to effectively use AI or algorithms to spot patterns in data. And if you think about what we do all the time, and we collectively in the industry and finance, we're always looking for things like variances. We're looking for things like trends. We're looking for things like correlation, anomalies, things of that nature. All of those kind of patterns in data can be spotted through AI or spotted through algorithms. So insights just really allows you to bring a little bit more science to the art of finance, for lack of a better term.
I'm coming to think of it as it's like having someone constantly poring over your data and looking for something that you might have missed.
Exactly.
And bring it to you and say, hey, did you notice this? Maybe you should look into this because it could be very powerful information to be used.
Exactly. And that's, of course, a human could do all this. Anybody can run a bunch of smart queries and things like that. But, obviously the AI allows you to do this much faster. And there are certain patterns, things like variances are very easy for the human eye to spot. But other patterns like anomalies actually can sometimes be a little difficult to spot. Correlation can be very difficult for the human eye to spot. So it not only speeds up the process, but it actually has an opportunity to improve your data analysis.
And to a computer, two numbers can be quite different. For a human to look at it, there might even be an order of magnitude off, but if they're long enough, they sort of look mostly the same. And if the first couple of digits are the same, you might think it's really close, but it actually be quite off.
Exactly, particularly when there's a lot of volatility in numbers, very hard for the human eye just to spot.
People don't process grids of numbers really very well at all. Back to our Oracle and ODTUG relationship. Over the years, I feel like there's been a really close connection, really special thing. This is a great place to come for attendees to learn really deep technical knowledge. That's what I love. I'm a techie guy myself. I like to get down and learn the how. Right? What buttons do I actually push? From Oracle's perspective, do you feel like that relationship's special between ODTUG and the Kscope conference?
Yeah, without a doubt. ODTUG, Kscope is our probably, I can't quite call it our favorite conference because we have this other conference that we sometimes talk about called Cloud World.
Yeah,
that's
a
coming up in
little
September in
close to
Las
home
Vegas.
there, huh?
But to your point, I think they address two very different kinds of audiences. So Cloud World, of course, is extremely important for us to paint a broader vision of how all of our Oracle works together and how these products can help solve big picture problems. So it's a wonderful conference for that kind of message. But for those users of our software who really like to get their hands on the keyboard, really like to solve problems, build out the solution, there is not a better conference in the entire world than Kscope.
I have to agree.
We are absolutely passionate about supporting Kscope. We had a couple of rough years there going through the pandemic where we had to make that virtual, but we are so excited about it. This year already, I think it's looking even better than it was last year, and we thought last year was great. So we're really excited about Kscope, and we hope to see it continue to grow.
One last question while I've got you on camera and on record. Is there anything, any hot inside information, something you're really excited that's on the roadmap that you want us to be on the lookout for?
Well, I don't know how inside it is anymore. Maybe on Sunday.
You might have mentioned it on Sunday, but
right.
For those that weren't on here on Sunday, what's coming?
If you didn't get a chance to attend the Sunday Symposium or this year's conference, we talked a lot about AI. We talked in particular a lot about Gen AI. Here in the EPM team, product development, product management, we're very excited about it. We're making huge investments all over the product, both from an end user perspective to automate the process, as well as from an administrative standpoint to help it make it easier to administer and support our products. So, that's probably the biggest announcement we talked about is we showed lots of demonstrations around how Gen AI is going to transform EPM here in the future.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you for your time. It's wonderful to meet someone that's in charge of planning the thing that puts food on my table all the time. So thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for the interview.